So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 marketing and website tips to help hypnotherapists get more clients and grow their business faster. Hi, my name's Shane Falzado. I'm the founder of the Hypnotherapist Certification and Marketing Program and the Hypnotic Marketing Mentorship. Now, I've trained over 10,000 hypnotherapists in the last decade, as well as helping many of them to create and grow successful, scalable online businesses where they get to change lives doing something that they love by showing them how to improve their offer, their marketing, and their sales system, even when they're not very good at using technology. Now, when I first became a hypnotherapist, I tried what so many of my peers were doing. I was focusing on developing an impressive website. I was designing business cards and designing a flyer and going to networking events, all in the hope of getting more clients. Maybe you can relate to this in some way. Now, it wasn't until that I really learned about the fundamentals of marketing, consumer psychology, sales, and copywriting that I soon became filled with clients, which allowed me to quickly focus on developing systems to handle all the inquiries and clients that I was actually getting. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 of the marketing tips for hypnotherapists, go check out the description below this video. So let's look at marketing tip number 1. Now, maybe you don't need a website at all. Now, I remember spending close to a month developing my website, making it look all really impressive with a range of treatments that I could help people with, and a page that was all about me, and a number of blog posts, basically the typical big website of content that most people have. Now, it wasn't until I launched a marketing campaign, one that brought in over 130 leads in 3 days, and another one that brought in 280 leads over the course of a week, that I discovered that pretty much less than 10% of those leads actually went and looked at my website. Now, from all those leads, I converted close to 50 of them into paying clients. And I did this all over the phone without ever using my website. Now, a website can be useful for SEO and for a small number of clients that need that added reassurance, but often it's not the most critical path to getting clients. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have some sort of online presence. You do. But often you only need 2 pages at a bare minimum. One is a sales page and one is a thank you page. And that's where you should dedicate most of your time to. Now let's look at marketing tip number 2. You want to focus on the one main action that you want your visitors to take. Now, there's this marketing principle that explains that if you give someone too many choices, they can get distracted and avoid making any decision because they now feel uncertain. Now ask yourself, what is the one most important action that you want most people who visit your site to do? Now, if each visitor only has 2 minutes to spend on your site, then how do you want that person to use those 2 minutes? So you want to start creating a funneling type of experience to ensure that you make it really easy for your visitors to avoid getting lost in the depth of your site and instead to quickly take action in a way that you want before their attention is taken with something else. Now, marketing tip number 3, you want to avoid generalist positioning and aim for expert positioning. Now, there's a powerful consumer psychology principle, which is whatever's focal is important. And it's why on day 1, when someone is looking to solve their problem, it's really important for them to take action immediately. But if they wait longer, delaying that decision and the action by, let's say, a day or more, not only does the law of diminishing intent work against them by reducing the likelihood of them even taking action, but their focus might be taken up with something else now, which from a psychological perspective becomes more important, this new thing. For example, when we see an advertisement, we feel like it's really important for us to spend our money on this thing that we've just seen because it's now taken up our focus. But if we wait, then most likely in a few hours' time, something else will take up our mental focus, and therefore that first topic that we saw doesn't feel so important anymore. So how does this affect your marketing and your website? Well, if I was a visitor to your site and I really want to quit smoking, that was important to me, and then I see something about that you help people with sleep, and I think, wow, I want to learn more about that as well. And I start reading more about what you do to help people sleep. But then I see something about anxiety as well, and I start reading that as well. And all of a sudden, my phone rings and I get distracted away from your site to answer the phone. Well, there's a very high chance that I won't come back. All because you gave me too many options and I haven't given you my contact details. So you have no way of knowing whether I was on your site or not, other than just seeing the number of visitors go up by 1 on the stats. But instead, imagine this. If you have a site that's positioned you as being the best quit smoking expert in the world, or one of, and your site funnels me down into focusing very quickly into giving you my contact details in exchange for some free value, specifically about how to quit smoking, Now, within 2 minutes, I can enter my details and I feel like I've started to take action and I've received some free value from you. And you now have my contact details to continue that relationship with me or follow me up proactively, offering more value and inviting me to keep taking action to get rid of this unwanted habit. So let's move to marketing tip number 4. You want to offer something that has high perceived value and is relevant to your main intent of your brand or your business. And when someone comes to your site and you're positioned as an expert in your field, you want to entice your visitors to start a relationship with you. Now, it's a missed opportunity if you have 1,000 visitors to your site and only 20 of them click to book a call with you. You're missing out on 980 visitors that might not have felt ready to book a call, but might have been ready to learn more from you. Now, you want to create something that feels like it's high value to your visitors, that helps them understand more about their own problem and maybe even gets them started in solving some small aspect of their problem that you give away for free. Now, this works as a low barrier to entry value add opt-in, where you're offering high value content, training or a guide or a template in exchange for their contact details. Now, it's completely free for your visitors, but it gives you the ability to follow up with them and continue that relationship with them through emails, SMSs, or even through a phone call. Now, what works even better as that free high value offer is some sort of short video training, because this will create another level of intimacy for your visitors as they'll get to hear your voice, they'll see your face, and they connect with you much deeper. Now, people love to work with people that they know, like, and trust. And so by offering something like this on your front page of your site and making it clearly visible and enticing, so that of those 1,000 visitors, let's say maybe 300 people end up giving you their details, and you might end up converting 10% of them into paying clients, which could mean an additional 30 paying clients, all because you're creating something of high value for free that was relevant to your expertise and the main problem that your visitors were there looking for. Now, again, this doesn't work very well if your site is a generalist site, because it's harder to create something specific for smokers or sleep disorders if you're trying to appeal to too many people. Another maxim of marketing is if you try to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. So as a quick recap of the 4 marketing and website tips to help hypnotherapists get more clients, they are: number 1, maybe you don't need a website at all. Number 2, focus on one main action that you want your visitors to take. Number 3, avoid generalist positioning and aim for expert positioning. And then number 4, offer something that has high perceived value and is relevant to the main intent of your brand or business. Now, I see so many heart-driven hypnotherapists who want to make a bigger difference in the world using their skills, but they're making many fundamental mistakes and oversights in how they position themselves, how they package up their business, and they market what they do, which stops them from having a bigger impact. Now, if you'd like a free marketing audit on your website, your business, or even your offers from someone that knows about hypnotherapy and marketing inside out, just like myself, then click the link below to book a call. Now, in that call, I'm going to give you 3 actionable ideas that you can use to grow your business. Completely free, no obligations. My intention is to show you and give you so much value that you come back to me a few weeks later and saying, I made these changes that you suggested and it increased my income by 20%. What else can you show me? So comment below and tell me which of these marketing tips stood out for you. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, click the subscribe button to get access to even more.